What's happening? I hope everybody is well. I have a serious dose of cup fever. I'm very, very excited for our game against Brentford tomorrow. It's going to be brilliant. It's such a great opportunity for us. I love this competition. I constantly say how much I love it, but it really is huge for us and for our history. It's a competition that we have a very proud history in, a rich history, and I just think that we can, go all the way this year and perhaps secure another double. Imagine how wonderful that would be. From the glory days in the 70s when we beat Leeds via that David Webb goal, through into the 90s with Roberto Di Matteo making history, people take a lot of pride in the 4-0 defeat that we suffered against Manchester United in 1994 as well. This is a competition that means so much to us, and we've won it 7 times. So, that's huge. That's the same amount as a club like Liverpool, who have such a rich, vein of form in this competition. We now have the opportunity to go one further than them. We could get 8. That really does put us in the upper echelons. So, fingers crossed we do it. I think we can. I think that this team, it's just flawless. I think that Antonio Conte has done such wonderful things, and I'm really, really excited about it. There's no reason why this team can't win this tournament, but we have to take it one step at a time, and we have to give Brentford, the respect that they deserve, because they are a local rival, at least in their eyes. I know Chelsea fans don't feel too much antipathy towards them. If anything, I know a few Chelsea fans who kind of quite like them and look out for their results. But they're going to be coming. They're going to fill the shed. They're going to be en masse. They're going to be loud. They're going to be up for it. They sing about Chelsea every week. They really would love to put one over on us in this competition. It's up to us to make sure they don't. We have to pick the right team, but of course we have very big games in the league coming up. We've got Liverpool and Arsenal in touching distance, and if we are still, doing really well, if we can come out of those 2 games unbeaten, I think that we have one hand on the trophy. So, going into this game against Brentford, we have to get the team selection spot on. Is Antonio Conte going to do that? Of course he is. So Brentford are going to be up for it. We know that. They are a good team, and they have an old boy, an old familiar face. Do you remember the hype that surrounded Josh McEachran? I don't know if the hype has ever been replicated like that. People had high expectations for the likes of Gail Kakuta and Patrick Bamford, but the hype that surrounded Josh McEachran was unlike anything I can remember. If the only thing I can liken it to was what Joe Cole faced when he was, about 17 years old at West Ham. Everyone had heard of him. I'm from North London. Joe Cole is also from North London. And people were aware of him and this kid who had so much prowess and so much skill. People were aware of him from when he was about 12, 13 years old. That was the same for Josh McEachran. Chelsea fans had such high hopes for him, and it just never quite happened, did it? I remember going to a game. We lost in the League Cup to Newcastle. I think we lost 3-2 at Stamford Bridge. And Josh McEachran played, and he played really well. He was brilliant, actually. I think he was responsible for us scoring one of the goals. He provided a great assist. We lost the game, sadly, but he was about 16 that day and was brilliant. And it really did feel like the future was his. It felt like not only did he have a bright Chelsea future, but it seemed like he would have a future for England. It just never quite happened. And, he's resurrected his career. I think he went off to Wigan and a few other clubs, but he's doing it now at Brentford. And I believe that it's going pretty well for him. I think that, a few of their... I'm friends with one of my good friends is a Brentford fan, and he was telling me that he's doing quite well. When he's in the team, he's doing quite well at least. So he'll be coming back. He'll be relishing the opportunity to get one over on his former club. But this really shouldn't be an issue for us. I know it's going to mean a lot to them, but we should be fine. I mean, when we played them last time, we played them under Benitez. Jeff, have you seen the footage? You've got to check out that footage of Rafael Benitez. To get to the dugout at Griffin Park, you have to walk across the pitch. The amount of grief that Rafael Benitez gets at half-time as he's walking back across the pitch from the Chelsea fans, I was in that away end, was, unbelievable. But we got 2-2 that day. Fernando Torres scored a great goal to keep us in the competition, and we won convincingly at Stamford Bridge. Let's hope for more of the same. Right, the most important bit. This is the exciting bit, and this is where I need your help. Will you do me a favour and comment below? I've been giving this a lot of thought, and I think that I've picked the perfect team. I really do. I think I've got the balance spot on. The team is up now. Right, so there's my team. I think it's a really good team, and I'm just going to highlight the very, very important bits. Please, like I said before, comment below. Let me know, do you agree? As you can see, I've thrown Nathan Ake straight in at left back. I think it's important that he plays. We've called him back. Let's give him his opportunity now. He certainly deserves it. Football being a meritocracy, as I often say, he deserves to play in this game. He has been a colossus playing for Bournemouth. He's been brilliant every time I've watched him. I watched him in their game against Arsenal, that sadly finished 3-3, but I thought that he's shone. He was the best defender on the pitch by a mile. So I've thrown him straight in at left back, and I have full confidence in him. Equally, I've gone for Ola Reina at right back, which is also very exciting. I think that he has a very, very big future at Chelsea. And you can also see that I have gone for Kurt Zouma. He's back in the team. So I've gone for Zouma back there as well. I'm just going to move forward before I focus on one particular point. We've also gone for Nathaniel Chalobah is playing. I've gone for Ruben Loftus-Cheek. And I've gone for Michy Batshuayi up front. I think that he deserves his chance. I think he can score goals. He's proved that he can score goals. So let's give him an opportunity. Which leaves me with one thing to talk about. You will see that I've dropped Cesar Azpilicueta from the lineup, and taking his position is none other than Branislav Ivanovic, who I think it's been revealed is going to be leaving Chelsea. I think that we need to give him an opportunity here. I think he should captain the club tomorrow. I think that the Chelsea fans should show him nothing but gratitude. He's a wonderful player. He's been a fantastic servant, and he's one of only 4 players to have scored in a European Cup final for Chelsea Football Club. I think that you can actually define a character. You can tell what you think of somebody with how they feel about Branislav Ivanovic. When you hear the news that Ivanovic is leaving Chelsea, anybody who has anything other than gratitude for that man, it's a insight into their character. He is a wonderful man, a wonderful player, and will go down as a Chelsea legend in my book. I love the bloke. And if you don't, if you're one of those gobby people on Twitter or whatever, the only thing I can say to you is, have you ever sat on a crossbar having won the Champions League? No, you haven't, you dickhead, so shut up. Ivanovic, this one's for you. I really hope that you play. I really hope that you get to captain the side. And if you end up going back to Russia, I think he's going to Zenit, is what I've read. I wish you all the success that you can have, unless you come up against Chelsea. Right, that concludes it. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and again, I'm going to apologise for the nature of it. It's impromptu, but, you know, Sophie's the one who's brilliant at editing and has a flashy camera. I'm the rogue one. So, yeah, she will be doing a vlog tomorrow, so make sure that you check that out. It will be up on Sunday, if not Saturday night. And if you're going, I'll see you there. I think Sophie will be doing fan cams afterwards, so make sure that you have a chat with her outside the Kona Kai pub. And the only thing I've left to say now is, Soph, do us a favour, just run the garage music, get everyone in the mood. Cup fever.